Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a clear and professional Excel chart that compares a planned project budget with actual spending and also includes a vertical line that marks today's date. The best part is that the vertical line will move automatically as time passes and as you enter new data. Let's get started. Let's imagine we're managing a project that runs for 1 year. In our worksheet, we have a table with 3 columns. The first column lists the months of the year. The second column shows the planned budget for each month. The third column shows the actual spending. Since we are currently part way through the year, some months in the actual column are filled in, and the future months are still blank. Off to the side, we also have a small helper table. We'll use that helper table to create a vertical line that marks the current month on our chart. First, let's create the basic chart. Click on any single cell inside your main budget table. You don't need to highlight everything. As long as your data is organized properly with no empty columns in between, Excel will automatically detect the full range. Now I go to the Insert tab at the top of Excel, click on Insert Line Chart and choose the first simple 2D line option. Excel will create a chart that shows 2 lines, one for planned budget and one for actual spending. Go ahead and resize the chart by dragging one of the corners so it's easier to see. At this point, the chart already compares planned versus actual spending across the months, but it doesn't clearly show where we are today. That's what we're going to add next. To create a vertical line, we need to understand how Excel draws lines. A line is simply created by connecting data points. So, to make a vertical line, we need 2 points that have the same month, the same position on the X horizontal axis, but different values on the Y vertical axis. One point will start at 0, and the other will go up to the top of the chart. We want the vertical line to appear at the latest month where actual spending exists. So, on the helper table, click on cell E5. In the first X value cell, type an equal sign and use the MAXIFS function. This function finds the maximum value that meets certain conditions. Okay? Now, we want to find the maximum month, but only where actual spending is not blank. So the max range is the cells from A4 to A27 in absolute reference. The dollar signs just lock the range in place. That means if you copy the formula somewhere else, the range won't shift. For beginners, you can think of the dollar signs as don't move this range. The next part is the condition range. This tells Excel where to check for the rule we are about to give it, and it's the range from C4 to C27, again in absolute reference. Finally, the condition itself is the symbol less than greater than, which means not equal to blank. In simple words, it means not empty. So in plain English, give me the most recent month where we have actual data. After pressing Enter, Excel will return the latest month that contains actual spending. For example, it might show August 2025 if that's the most recent month with data entered. In the cell directly below that result, in cell E6, simply reference the same month again. Now we have 2 identical month values. We repeat it because we need 2 points aligned vertically. These will form the vertical line's horizontal position. Now we need to define how tall the line should be. For the first Y value, click on cell F5 and type 0. This ensures the vertical line starts at the bottom of the chart. For the second Y value, we want the line to reach the highest value shown in either the planned budget or actual spending columns. So we will use the max function to calculate the maximum value across both columns. Click on cell F6 and type equal max B4 to C27. After pressing enter, Excel will return something like $82,800 if that's the highest planned budget amount in your dataset. Now you have 4 helper cells, 2 cells with the same month, 1 cell with 0, and 1 cell with the maximum value. Together these represent 2 data points that will create a vertical line. Now select the 4 helper cells, both X and Y values. Press Ctrl C or right-click and choose Copy. Then click anywhere on your chart. Ctrl V or right-click and choose Paste. At first the line may look incorrect. It might not appear vertical or may show up in the wrong location. That's completely normal. Excel often assigns the wrong chart type by default. To fix this, right-click the chart and choose Change Chart Type. Select the Combo Chart option. You will see a list of all the data series in your chart. Make sure planned budget and actual spending are both set to line. For the new series you just added, change its chart type to scatter with straight lines. Excel may automatically place the scatter series on a secondary axis. Uncheck the secondary axis box for that series. Click OK. Now you should see a clean vertical line positioned at the correct month, extending from 0 up to the highest value. Next, let's make the chart easier to read by formatting the lines. Click on the actual spending line, right-click and choose Format Data Series. From Fill and Line bucket icon, change the color to something strong like black and leave it as a solid line. This makes it clear that this line represents real spending. Then click on the Planned Budget line. Change its color to a softer gray and switch the line style to square dots. This visually suggests that it represents planned or expected amounts rather than confirmed spending. Now click on the vertical line. Change its color to red so it stands out clearly. Also change the dash type to long dash. Increase the line width to 3 points to make it slightly thicker. This helps it act as a clear divider between past and future months. Let's also update the chart title. Click on it and rename it to something meaningful, such as Project Budget, Planned versus Actual. To label the vertical line, right-click it and choose Add Data Labels. Right-click the top label and choose Format Data Labels. Instead of showing the number, check the box for series name. Also, uncheck the Y value. If it shows a generic name like Series 5, right-click the chart and choose Select Data. Select that series, click Edit, and rename it to Today. Click OK 2 times, and now the label will clearly say Today. Click the bottom label and press Delete, since we only need the top one. Your chart now clearly shows the planned budget as a dashed line, the actual spending as a solid line, and a bold red vertical line marking today's date. To see how dynamic this setup is, try entering actual spending for the next month. As soon as you add new data, and that month becomes less than or equal to today's date, the formula updates automatically and the red vertical line shifts forward. You never need to move it manually. At this point, our chart is working perfectly. But there's one optional step you might consider to make it look even more polished. You can manually adjust the vertical axis limits. If your project budget numbers are mostly between $40,000 and $85,000, for example, you might want the chart to focus only on that range. To change this, click on the vertical axis. Then right-click and choose Format Axis. In the Format Axis pane, look for the Bound section. You'll see 2 boxes, Minimum and Maximum. Instead of leaving them on Auto, you can type in your own values. As soon as you enter those numbers, the chart will zoom in to that range. This makes small changes in spending easier to see and makes the chart look more intentional and professional. There's one more small improvement you can make to give it a cleaner, more professional look. By default, Excel adds a background fill, and a border around the entire chart area. Sometimes that's fine, but often it makes the chart look a little boxed in. To remove it, click on an empty area of the chart so that the entire chart is selected. From Format Chart Area pane, look for the Fill and Border options. Set it to No Fill and No Line. As soon as you do that, the background disappears and the outer border is removed. The chart now blends nicely into your worksheet and looks much more polished. And that's how you create a dynamic Excel line chart comparing planned budget versus actual spending, complete with an automatically updating vertical today marker. If you found this helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more beginner-friendly Excel tutorials. I'll see you at the next one.